Third grade, today we are taking our first reading test. In your Friday folder, you should have these two sheets. This is our test. This is what you're going to write your answers on. All right? Make sure you have both of these out. Make sure your name is on both sheets, and then we'll get going. In our reading test, the first thing we're going to do is read through our story. Make sure you have your name on the top. Please underline anything you think is important as we get going. City of Parades. Chicago is a big city. It is home to people from many different countries. They are proud of their cultures. Every year, they march in parades to celebrate their cultures. Many spectators fill the sidewalks to cheer on the people in the parade. The first parade every year is the Chinese New Year parade. It is the first day of the Chinese calendar. The parade is held in January or February. People line the streets to watch the lion and dragon dancers. There are also magicians and acrobats. The parade ends with a giant long paper dragon. People carry it on poles. They set off loud firecrackers as the dragon moves down the street. Next comes the St. Patrick's Day parade. It happens in March. People move down the street with bagpipes. They play Irish songs. There are also marching bands and dancers in the parade. Many people wear green. Even the river is green on this day. People pour green coloring into the river to make it green. The people from Iran have a parade a few days later. They call it the Nowruz. It marks their new year. It falls on the first day of spring. People place pink and purple flowers on the roadside. Children carry pinwheels shaped like flowers. People carry long signs that say Happy Nowruz. Many families get together after the parade. They eat a big holiday dinner. Next is the Greek Independence Day parade. This parade is held to honor Greece's freedom. People wave blue and white Greek flags as they march down the street. Men dress like army guards. They wear red caps and white skirts. They also wear red shoes that have big black balls of fur on the toes. Turn the page. So if you've opened this up, we're right on the back right here. The 5th of May parade is after the Greek parade. Mexican Americans call this day Cinco de Mayo. This parade is held to honor the day Mexico won a big battle. Red, white, and green floats parade down the street. Men and women in colorful costumes dance in the street. Bands play music. They blow their horns and play their guitars. Mexican Americans have 2 parades each year. They also have a parade in September to celebrate their nation's freedom. The Columbus Day parade is held in October. The parade celebrates Christopher Columbus's journey across the Atlantic. It also honors the Italian-American culture. Men and women show their pride by playing music and putting on dances from Italy. It is the last cultural parade of the year. All of these cultures make Chicago an interesting place to live. All right, so we read our story about all these different things all these different parades that are going on in Chicago. Now we're going to go, if you flip it over at the bottom, it says page 25. We're going to go over our questions now. To do this, we're going to need this sheet. It says reading, test, answer, key. Name goes right there. All right. Question number 1 says, the author explains the different parades that are in Chicago by listing how long each parade lasts, the date each parade takes place, the number of people in each parade, or how many years the parade has run. Well, he was going through it by telling the dates, right? He was telling when each of those take place. So that's letter B. So for number 1, you're going to fill in letter B. Number 2. Number 2 says, read this sentence from the article. They set off loud firecrackers as the dragon moves down the street. Based on the word fire and crackers, what is the meaning of the compound word firecrackers? Fire coming out of cracks in the road, crackers that are the same color as fire, crackers that have been cooked over a fire, or paper cylinders that make fire and cracking noises. Well, all those are kind of silly except for I, paper cylinders that make fire and cracking noises. So for number 2, you're going to fill in I. Number 3. People place pink and purple flowers on the roadside. Based on the words road and side, what is the meaning of the compound word roadside? A road, the side of a road with 2 sides, the side of a driveway, or a road that goes sideways. Which one do you think it is? If it's A, fill in A, B, fill in B, C, fill in C, or D, fill in D. Which one do you think it is? If you're not done yet, press pause. Otherwise, we're on number 4. Number 4. How does the author show that the Nowruz parade can be a longer celebration than the other parades? F. By explaining why people carry long signs. G. By explaining that it ends in a family dinner. H. By explaining that it starts on the first day of spring. Or I. By explaining why people place flowers along the roadside. Well, the family dinner is what made that one longer, so you're going to go ahead and fill in G. And fill in G for number 4. All right? Now, if you wanted to go back, you can look at that same thing about that Nowruz parade. Here, it says people get to dinner after the parade, they eat a big holiday dinner, right? That's why it lasts longer. You can just always verify your answer by rereading the text. Number 5. Read this sentence from the article. Many spectators fill the sidewalks to cheer on the people in the parade. Based on the words side and walks, what is the meaning of the compound word sidewalks? A path on the side of a building, a narrow walk alongside a bridge, a paved walk on the side of the street, or a marked path for people walking across the street? Which one of those describes what a sidewalk is? Number 6. People move down the street with bagpipes. They play Irish songs. Based on the words bag and pipes, what is the meaning of the compound word bagpipes? Bags stuffed into pipes, pipes used to blow up bags, a bag that is used to carry pipes, or musical instruments with a bag and pipes. Right? Notice they were playing Irish songs, right? That's your tip-off that that's a musical instrument. So it's going to be I for number 6. And flip it over. We're on number 7. The bottom of the page says 27. How does the author show that Chicago is a city of parades? A. By explaining how each parade started. B. By comparing and contrasting each of the parades. C. By talking about the parades in the order that they happen. D. By telling the number of people that take part in the parades. How does he show it? C. He's talking in order about all those parades, right? That makes sense because we were studying sequencing this week. Number 8. Every year they march in parades to celebrate their cultures. What does celebrate mean in the sentence above? To see something sad. To watch something very closely. To think about something for a long time. Or to do something special for an important event. Which one tells what the meaning of celebrate is? I'll read it one more time. To see something sad. To watch something very closely. To think about something for a long time. Or to do something special for an important event. Number 9. The author talks about the Columbus Day Parade last because it has the most spectators, it is the least important parade, it is the final parade of the year, or it has the fewest floats in the parade. Remember, we were talking about the sequence, so it's probably got something to do with the order. And last question, number 10. The paper dragon in the Chinese New Year parade is a sign that F, acrobats are coming. G, the parade is about to end. H, the line dancers are coming. Or I, the parade is about to begin. Let's go back and reread. Ooh, I underlined giant long paper dragon. Let's go back right before that. The parade ends with a giant long paper dragon. Interesting. So which would it be? The paper dragon is a sign that the acrobats are coming. The parade is about to end. Yep. Line dancers are coming. Nope. The parade's about to begin. Nope. So it'd have to be G. All right. Go back and listen to any of those that you did not get again. Remember, we did about 6 of them together. So you've got 4, so you should have an answer for number 3, number 5, number 8, and number 9. All right? Most weeks we'll do all 20 of these problems. Today we just did the first 10 to get us kind of used to it. But thanks for rocking out your first reading test. Make sure you do your best on all the rest of your work today.